Okay guys, DB Base Hunter here checking in. Yet another day, got a new project. We've had quite a few. If you've been watching the videos, first we had the dash pad, custom dash pad redo. Then we have the door panels. And then today we have Twitter pods for the A-pillar. So right now I have one of my trim pieces for one of my pillars. This is for the driver's side. I got it all masked off with tape, blue tape. This is made by 3M. You can buy it at Home Depot, Lowe's, whatever. So right now I got it taped off. I'm not sure where exactly I'm gonna put them. So that's why I went all the way up here. I'm definitely not putting it all the way up here, but you know, so whichever place I decide to put them, I don't have to, you know, come back and tape again. Okay, moving on. Here I have the cutouts for the twitters, using the Money twitters that came with the component set. Very nice looking twitters. Tell you the truth, I've never tested these, so I'm not sure what they sound like. We're gonna have to find out once it's all finished. But as you can see, I went with the outer diameter hole saw and then the mounting diameter of the twitter, which is this fat piece down here where you see the terminals. That's the diameter that I cut the other piece on the inside. Now I didn't go all the way through, so my fiberglass will, you know, so I can staple my fiberglass up here and then just cut it out when it's all finished. That's why I did pretty much 3/4, a little more than 3/4, almost like 90% of the way. So, you know, once I'm ready to cut it out, I just drill with a drill bit right here, and then cut it with a jigsaw or whatever, you know, something that's easy to cut. And it's going to be 2 twitters on each pillar. So as you can see, got my 4 little wheels with little rings. So those are gonna go in here, depending on which way I want to, you know, turn them or whatever. That's the beauty of fiberglass. You can do whatever you want. Be creative. So the way I'm gonna go ahead and mount them and give them the angle and stuff, I'm gonna run this 2-inch sheetrock screw through this guy. Just trying to do this with one hand. It's kind of hard, like that. Now I'm gonna set it leveled. Let me see if I can put the camera down, guys, so I can show you this real quick. Bear with me. I'm gonna go ahead and run a 2-inch screw, sheetrock screw, to the little rings, like that. And I got my hot glue gun, and I'm gonna go ahead and fill the little hole as much as I can with hot glue. Okay, just like that. Make sure it's centered. And I'm just gonna let it dry. And I'm gonna do the same thing for all the other ones. That, push it in, a nice tight hold. Okay, and now what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to go ahead and take all these 4 rings, like I said, 2 on each pillar, and I'm just going to go ahead and screw them on the pillar. If I want it like this at an angle, then that's what I'm gonna do. Go ahead, screw it about, I don't know, maybe 1/4 of an inch, and that's it. Same thing over here with the other one. I don't know exactly how I'm gonna do it yet, but that's pretty much how it's gonna work. And once I have that done, then I'll just stretch the fabric around. I'm not even sure if I'm gonna use fabric. I think I'm gonna just go ahead and do the matting and try to get it as perfect as possible. and just cover it with you know, with suede, because I'm not really trying to put a lot of work into this. This is not something that's, you know, you're gonna have bass or air pressure in it, so it doesn't have to be super solid, you know. So I'm gonna go ahead and take 2 of these guys that are dry and go up to the car and place them. Okay guys, got it how I want it to look. I'll put a little bit of hot glue here to hold them down a little bit more. And yeah, so now, since I said I wasn't gonna use fleece, I'm just gonna use the matting. Let me go ahead and show you guys what type of matting I'm using for this. So I'm using this matting. It's like a quilt type of thing, you know. Very strong, very solid, very flexible. Pretty much, you know, flex it around anything. It gives you a nice shape. So what I'm gonna do now, I got some spray glue. And I'm going to spray the back of this, actually, so I won't mess up the plastic. I mean, you won't see it anyway, but still, we don't want to do a super sloppy job, you know. We're going to go ahead and put a little bit of tape right here just to protect it. Just like that. Okay. And let me do one more on the other side. That. Okay guys, I got my resin ready to go. Just mix it up. Usually I have some gloves, but they're inside the house, so I can't go get them. Alright. So start from the top and work your way back down to the bottom. Make sure you get nice even coverage. Don't go too hard on it because this material is very flexible. If you press on it too hard, it will start you know, warping and stuff, losing the shape that you gave it. Okay, so now it's got resin all over it, so I'm gonna go ahead and put it out here in the sun. Let it harden really good, and it looks like I might have to put some Bondo on it. I didn't want to do all that, but looks like it's gonna have to happen, so no big deal. We'll get it done. Okay guys, first coat of resin hardened. This is way too much. Don't do no waste like that. Just a little bit slowly. Okay, here we go. sure you get all the air bubbles out. Also hit it from the back. If you don't know why I'm doing this, I will show you once it's dry why I did this. Okay guys, I've got all the sides, top, smoothing it out, make sure I don't have any runs. pretty damn good to me. Alright, so we're gonna let this thing dry out so we can proceed to the next step. Alright. Okay guys, so the second coat of matting dried. Now I'm going to trace out where I'm going to cut and the shape that I want to cut. Pretty much just trying to do like something pretty much like the factory look. Give it a couple curves here and there, you know. I don't know if you can see that. That's kind of what I'm going to cut on that side. And over here, pretty much the same thing. Now, pull it off from back here. Okay, what I just cut was the place where the screw goes. So I can unscrew it. Our pod. So now we get to cutting. Now I'm going to try to cut the hole out with the hole saw. See how it turns out. Actually, guys, turned out better than I thought. Turned out real nice, actually. Look at that. Perfect hole. Uh-oh. Well, that's not good. The ring popped off. Damn it! I guess it wasn't fully hardened. No worries, no worries. Just glue it back on. It's not a big deal. Alright guys, so this is pretty much what it looks like. So I'm just gonna go ahead and reinforce it a little more. It's kind of weak, and then cut that hole out again, and we should be good. Okay guys, so I finally got through with the sanding, and this is the finished product before suede wrapping. That's what it's gonna look like. Took about maybe 2.5 hours to finish it. I mean, that's not including the breaks that I took, but not long. Came out real nice. Let me show you how. Remember when we did the cut that I told you guys to wrap it around with the resin? This is what it was for. Right now it's stuck on there. See? I'm pulling on it. It's not coming off. That's why we did that. So if you want to pull it off, check it out. Lift right here. Bam. Look at that. One hand. Watch. Ready? Bam. It's on. That's the beauty of it. And I like because let me see, I can actually move it about an inch up or down if I want to, but I don't need to. I think the spot that I picked is perfect. So this is what the Twitter's gonna look like in there. Had a little bit of review on it, but it's alright. It's gonna look good. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it with suede and show you guys the finished product. Okay guys, so we're finally done for the day. Completed one pod and rewrapped one of the door panels because the suede peeled off. So this is what it looks like. This is kind of what it will look like with the Twitter on. Not bad at all. Okay. So let's see if we can put it in the car. Okay guys, that's what it's gonna look like in the car. It's gonna have the Twitter right here, one there, one down here, This is gonna look pretty good. Could always slide it down, up or down a little bit if I need to. But I think that's a good spot. It's a good spot to keep it. So let me go ahead and go drill the holes and hook them up. See what it looks like.